Hey everyone, it's your host Cyber Gaming Studios and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I want to step back and relax and show you guys on how to transfer vibrators from your deck controller and to your more working controller. Now this controller right here has some drifting issues on the analog sticks, and I only noticed this simply because of the every time when I was editing a video at some point, it was moving the clip, so I knew automatically this one has suffered a drift, so I'm not going to be using this one anymore. But we do need, I would like to transfer these rumble motors to this controller since this one doesn't have drift. So let's get started. So what you'll need for this is you need to be able to disassemble any of these. What you're going to need is a soldering iron, which I have right here. It's pretty hot. You'll need soldering wire, and you will need a toolkit, which I don't even know where I put my my little tool here. At some point, we'll find it. Right now, out of camp. Oh, here it is. And you're gonna need one of these that has a very small, like looks like a cross kind of thing. I forgot how to call it. And you pretty much need all those things to be able to remove and disassemble this. So this is my first time actually doing this, to be honest. I've never done this on a controller or actually soldering at all. So this is kind of new to me. And I'm kind of nervous. Yes, I'm kind of really nervous because I've never desoldered something and then resoldered something. I've tried it in the past before, but I failed miserably. And I'm really scared of doing this simply because I am not new to this. I'm new to this, so hopefully this goes well. Nothing goes wrong. So I'm gonna desolder these one by one, and hopefully I don't damage neither the controller. There we go, we got one out. We got the second one out, which are really nice because I was really scared. We're gonna do the other side. So for ironing, you guys tilt it to the side, I guess, which is kind of dumb. Oh, kind of readjust yourself. There we go. I am scared. I am nervous right now, guys. Alright. I've successfully desoldered them. And I gotta remember which one's which. Okay, so the upper side is the negative and the bottom is the positive. This, you don't know how nervousing this can be, especially when you're trying to remove rumble packs from a controller. So I'm gonna need some leverage. Unfortunately, my leverage has run out of luck, unfortunately. I'm trying to get as much as possible out of this. Alright, I'm gonna have to use this. Alright, I got the first one out. This one's to the left side, so we're gonna do this one first. Simple factor is I don't want to, get them mixed up and forget which one is which. So we're gonna go in here, put this bad boy in here. So now we're going to take our soldering iron wire that we have here. We're going to simply do one by one. It's kind of difficult having to do this simply because you have to hold one I usually would buy block flux, but I don't have the money to do that, so I'm really out of options. There we go, we got that. Remember, this is my first time, so I'm like very cautious right now. Oh shit. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna turn this into a ball. There we go. It just makes it much simpler. That will work. Alright. Hopefully that will work. Oh, I shouldn't put this in there. I'm gonna try to do the second one without solder. Hopefully I'm not a professional here, so I'm not gonna tell you guys, hey, listen to this video. Shit. There you go. As long as the other point, I'm gonna try to remove that simply from the equation. It turned into like a ball, so it's fine. Oh shit. I gotta do something about that. Here we go. That should be fine. The reason I had to like redo it simply because I had it. Here, let me put this down. I had this the black wire attached, and it was attaching to the ground for the analog stick. And if they interfere with each other, then it becomes a really big problem, especially for me because if I turn this controller on, it's either gonna one, do more damage to the controller, or two, do more damage to the controller. So, trying to avoid that as much as possible. Alright, let's do the second one, which I'm very nervous to do because, you know, who isn't? This one is secured on tight. I'm going to just try to listen from the sides. There we go. I got it. I got it out, boys. Alright. Alright, I got the second one in. And I'm really nervous. I'm not that nervous because it's like I've done things like this before. Not like soldering, but I've done things to previous projects that kind of, how you say, ends up into a situation where I don't want it to be in. So I'm gonna try to separate these because I don't want to, like, I always had a tendency of wires randomly just going back to the and then attaching to the other one. And I'm trying to prevent that as much as possible. I gotta add more solder to that. Oh shit. Oh shit, guys. Ah. That was a close one, guys. That was a very close one. I was panicking. It's like 13 minutes in the video right now. Oh crap. That one's too big, so I'm gonna try to minimize it. Yeah, that's kind of way too big for like. This is very stressful, guys. I'll tell you that. Very stressful because I've never done soldering before. There we go, guys. Finally did it. Alright. Now that you did this, we're gonna have to put it back in the controller. I know that everything is secured. And I know there's like a little blob right there. I'm not worried about the big blob right now. What I'm worried about is getting this controller back together. And hopefully the rumble features don't hang to break, because that would really suck. I know one of them is. But another one isn't gonna be big. What's this thing gonna fall apart? All right, we got them both in. They should look like this. Show you guys closer. They look like that. We're gonna try to put at least everything back together. I'm gonna unplug this because I gotta let that cool down. I don't need it anymore. And yeah, I will show you guys in a moment that this isn't gonna work. Just stay tuned and I will be back. So I have Tomb Raider right now, and I'm gonna shoot her pistol. It's hard to do with one hand and then try to play this at the same time. So I'm gonna try to aim. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna aim. And you see they're working perfectly, it's fine. And that's pretty much how you fix a controller that with the rumble feature, how to solder off temperature. This is my first time, and I'm actually really impressed that I've actually got it on my first try. But either way, I hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.